Yeah, I'm back. I'm doing this video especially for the people who have shut down my channels, who have tried to go out of their way to subscribe to my channels, because I know that 99.9% of y'all are trolls. And you guys are no different than, a lot of these corporations out here. You do anything to hide the truth. You do anything to cover up the truth. You do anything to keep people in the dark, to keep people from seeing a different perspective than a lot of your sick perspectives are. Now I'm going to prove my point with Kobe Bryant. As we all know, it was a tragedy. It was a sad thing. I really wasn't going to report on this. I'm actually going to take a different spin to it. I'm going to prove my point. Now, you have people that have come on several channels of mine saying, oh, this person is so good. This person is so great. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. This, that, the other. Okay, you're entitled to think whatever it is you want to think. I have sense enough to know we're living in the last days. I have sense enough to know that evil exists in the world. It's usually disguised. And I don't plan on going down that road with y'all. I don't. You choose your own destiny in life. And if 1 billion people choose to go down the road of evil, that's fine. But don't get mad at me because I have a grain of decency left in me. And that's the problem. See, y'all get on here and y'all say, well, you want these people to succeed so much that you lose all sense of morality. You only see what you want to see. Then when someone like me gets on here and points things out, it bugs y'all. You come and subscribe to my channel just for the intention of trolling my channel. But little do you know, I spend my time using this platform to create a portfolio for myself, to create an income, an additional income, to turn a hobby into an income outside of this platform. Because a lot of what y'all are doing on here, I've never agreed with it. And I will never agree with it. And I've always seen it for what it is. Y'all can come and leave 1,000,000 comments. It's not going to change anything that I see. Blacks are doing it. Whites are doing it. And YouTube and Google is fine with it. That's why channels like mine, they shadow ban them. They push it into a corner and they don't want anyone to ever see it. Because those people that are working in Silicon Valley, I'm just as smart as they are. They can't put the algorithm into my brain because I'm not susceptible to it. I'm just as smart as they are. The only difference is I'm more creative. I'm not sitting around writing computer code to manipulate people all day long. I want no parts of that. And all of y'all play a role in it. Y'all get out here and y'all windmill for these people. And at the end of the day, all you are is a click, a view, a sub, a ad, and a check for them. That's it. A lot of y'all know it, and you're fine with it. You'll break your back supporting evil. And that's why there is such a thing as karma. Every dime these people make off of the things that they do, eventually they're going to spend it tenfold over because of karma. They're going to lose it tenfold over because of karma. I have sense enough to know that. Evil never wins in the end. Now I'm going to prove my point. First of all, I'm going to start with, who is this? Looks like this is Lovely T.I. No, this is the Armand Wiggins show. I'm going to turn the volume down because I don't want y'all to hear anything. And, you know, it's just okay, as you can see from the title, it says, "Well, love you, Kobe." Okay, so it's all about using Kobe's death and his daughter's death to lure you in so he can run ads through it. And as you can see the ads. Everything in yellow are ads. You know. And as you all know, he copied his whole channel and his whole style after Lovely T.I. And here's her little spin on it. You know, the whole little the sports world is in shock after the news of Kobe Bryant's passing or whatever. You know, they act like they're so concerned. These people don't give a damn about this stuff. All they care about are these ads. See if it can play. See? That's all they care about. They get on here, they get all dolled up. They feel important because they got all these hundreds of thousands of people following them. They're all addicted to these numbers. And Google and YouTube wants you to be addicted to them as well. Like I said, I'm just as smart as those people in Silicon Valley. But I'm not going to use my smarts to support the evil things that I see. It's not my fault that y'all are not smart, y'all are not bright, y'all are just being used as pawns for clicks, views, subs, ads, and a check. You know, that's just the reality of it. And it will always be that way. A lot of these people, they will be doing exactly what they're doing for the next 10 years. They'll drain as much money off of whoever's death or whatever that they can, and when they can't get another dime off of it, they'll just sit and wait for somebody else to die. Here's another channel, the Bleacher Report. They did 12 videos on Kobe Bryant, and believe me, y'all, there's at least an ad or two in every one of them. At least. At least an ad or two in every single one of them. This is what they do tonight. See? And I guess somehow they feel like, well, if I only put one ad in there, that's okay. No. You know. And they use all these people to capitalize. You know. You see all these tags, rest in peace Kobe, rest in peace his daughter. These people don't give a damn about that stuff. All they care about are these numbers down here. These views, these followers, these views, and the videos, and converting all that to money at the end of the day. But you know, y'all come on here and say, well, you know, they aren't doing anything different than the news channels are doing. The news channels aren't doing that. ESPN isn't running ads through these deaths. You know? These different news channels are not doing this stuff. Today, it's not doing that. These people that are covering these deaths, these networks, they aren't running ads through this stuff. First of all, they don't have to. Jimmy Kimmel isn't running ads through that stuff. They don't have to. And therein lies the problem. You guys are not on primetime network television. You break your backs and your necks and your spines trying to be there. You'll never be there. This is the next best thing. So you milk whatever you have to milk for a dime. You know, it's just what it is. It's what y'all do. Like I say, I want no parts of it. I want no parts of the lot. 90% of the stuff I see on here, I want no parts of it. It's not who I am. I've never been that hard up. Cause I was born with a brain. I was born with a gift. And I thank God for that. I don't have to do a lot of the stuff I see y'all do. You know. So you can remind me of how little views I have, how little subs I have, or whatever. But you know what? I can remind y'all of how little morality y'all have. And how y'all go out of y'all way to support all this evil that goes on. So what's the trade-off? I'll take low views, low subs, low whatever any day of the week to maintain my morality of who I am, of how I was brought up and how I was raised, to not support the evil things that y'all do and these corporations do. They can shadow ban every single channel of mine. It will not stop what I've learned and how I've managed to flip this into an income for myself outside of the platform. Because I'm not willing to do all the things y'all do. So if it makes you feel better saying, ooh, you don't have this, ooh, you don't have that, well, you know what I can tell you? I can flip that mirror around at you. And I can tell you, you know what? There's not an ounce of decency in y'all. Y'all will support anything evil for a coin. I'm leaving the comments open on this. Say whatever you have to say. But you know what? This video answers everything. You can say what I don't have, but you know what? Y'all ain't got an ounce of decency. There's not an ounce of decency running through y'all's blood. The things y'all will do to support evil. And you know what? And that's how I know we're living in the last days. And you know what? I have no intention on going where y'all are going. And may y'all get a first class ticket there. May you take a jet ride. Non-stop. So say whatever it is that makes you feel better. But at the end of the day, there's not an ounce of decency in the bulk of y'all. And that's what's lacking in this world. You know, you feel like people owe you something because you don't know how to do this, or your circumstances is that, or and then in a lot of cases it's just flat out greed. You know. But yet, you know, you expect people like me to convert over and follow the norm, this sick, twisted, evil norm that has existed for years and years and years. Continue to do what you do. I'm going to continue to do what I do. And we'll see where it all ends up at the end of the day. Let's see who gets their karma first. A lot of y'all are living in karma. You're living in it. You're absorbed in it. You're drowning in it. When you wake up, there's karma right in your face. When you go to sleep, it's the first thing you see when you go to sleep. It's the first thing you see when you wake up. You're living in karma. That's why all y'all miserable people come on YouTube to feel at home and play, you know, in this evil playground that is the norm. I'd rather be abnormal if that's the norm.